Hey, what's up, Facebook? Welcome back for another episode of Tweed Talks, and I'm laughing to myself because I just realized that I kind of sound like Fat Albert now. Like his tagline every time we go live is like, hey. So, hey.
It's becoming her tagline now.
Yep. So, we are always excited. We're always excited when we go live and have our special guest. But hey, Slam, we're going to talk about you for a few minutes before we pull you in. Hi, Daniel. Thank you for coming back. Hi, Louise. Like I said, we're always excited when we have our guests come on for these segments.
Yes, because all the guests that we picked are handpicked.
They are handpicked.
There's handpicked, and so far we're getting some good reviews from the audience that we have. They like the guests. We're going to continue to bring more guests that are going to inspire you, entertain you.
Entertain, I think,
entertain is a good name
the most
for
important thing.
Yes. Get your mind off things.
Yes.
And
I love it because the guests we have tonight, everyone knows Slam Allen. Like everyone. And
if you don't know,
you will know.
You will know after this.
Not just in Sullivan County or Orange County, because
he travels all over the world.
Really?
All over the world.
Europe.
Performing.
I feel like every time we need a little dose of Slam, he's always in Europe performing somewhere. I'm like, oh man, we message, and try to find out when he's going to be back in the States. So
and we hardly miss any performance if we can, unless like if we go away, then that's when we miss a performance.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
One time we were out. We were out of the place, and some guy Brent.
Yes.
Yeah, we were one of the industry party.
We were at a party.
He said, "Where are you from?" And he said,
So
"From
random.
Monticello."
So random.
And he goes, "Monticello? Do you know Sly?"
Yeah, you're from Monticello. The next question, next follow-up question would be, do you know Slam?
Do you know Slam?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was very exciting.
I know Slam, and I've seen him perform so many different ways. I saw him perform before he became Slam. And I remember working at a camp, at Winston Day Camp, and he was there as one of the counselors. I was teaching wrestling back then. I remember him telling me that he was going to be a wrestler, which is what we talk about that a little.
Okay,
while.
yeah, don't give too
No,
much.
I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to
to.
give it away. And then I saw him perform at the high school very early on. He was playing with his cousin.
Okay.
I said, wow, look at this young kid,
This is young kid.
Young kid. He was a young kid back then. He's still a young kid. And then many different places that I seen him perform.
Yep.
Like I saw him at the basement one time with Jojo.
In the
They were
basement?
trying, I don't know if it was a basement, and they were trying to get a band together. And I remember, and then I didn't see him for a while. And to see him perform now is like night and day. He was good then. But then when I saw him again, I said, whoa.
Yeah.
I gave Jojo his first guitar lesson.
Jojo
is just a time thing. We're going to get into him later. I remember when they were doing and then I came back, and then Jojo now has to teach me.
Yeah. It happens that way, though.
I feel like
the
Slam
student becomes the teacher.
Yeah, overnight. It's like once you see him perform, you will want to see him again because the performances are not the same.
No, they're never the same. I've never seen the same two performances.
Right, and we've been to many of them. I remember one time we were watching him, and we ended up in the street.
Literally.
Literally
in the streets of Parksville.
Yeah, we recorded that, and it doesn't matter how intimate it is.
Yeah.
The performance, it could be 3-4 people. He still make you feel like there's a whole crowd in there.
Yeah.
And there's a large crowd, then it's even better. So if you never seen him, you have to go and see him.
You really, we hope that you'll be able to grasp how good he is tonight. We're hoping the sound quality will be good enough for him to be able to do a couple songs with us, but to see him live is like
It's something else.
is amazing. Yeah.
Something else.
So
I have his CDs, you know.
yeah.
I have a couple of them.
A couple, yeah, and
And
DVD.
DVD.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to get that, get that. And if you want to get more taste of Slam, you know, we're gonna. Well, let's bring him in.
We're gonna bring him in. Without
So
further
we could-
ado, we're gonna
yes,
bring
so
Slam
we could
in.
talk to him. And
Okay, Slam, we are bringing you on camera. And just make sure you have your headphones handy, just in case the sound is a little bit questionable. There we go. We're we don't want to keep you guys waiting. We don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. Hi, Brent. Thank you for
Hey,
joining
Brent.
us.
Talking about Brent, that's Brent we were talking about.
Yeah.
And it's adding, so it's coming on.
We're getting some thumbs up, some hearts.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes a second.
Meanwhile, let me pretend I'm playing over here. Oh, it's out of tune.
Ooh.
Okay. So it looks like it's coming on.
Yeah,
It
it
says
says
adding.
adding. Sometimes it takes a second.
So what question do we have there for Slam already?
We don't have any questions yet.
Okay. We just have people signing up.
John came in. John Collerick.
Okay.
No answer from video guest. Okay, so Slam, I'm going to send you another invite. I'll give it a second. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen says my hair looks beautiful.
Yeah, I did it myself.
You wish. Slam, I'm going to bring you back in one more time. I'm going to try and add you. Here we go. Add and adding.
Okay.
Got a lot of people clicking in tonight.
Hello, hello, hello.
Legend.
Hey, hey, hey.
The legend of Monticello.
How are you?
Well, under the conditions, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
That's what we want to hear. So how have you been?
Well, I've been maintaining and trying to get used to the new normal, you know. Excuse my hand there. This thing is having. All right, there we go. I got it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Looks
did
good.
it.
Looks good.
My stand was acting up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm, you know, dealing with the new normal here, trying to make stuff happen. You know, when this pandemic hit, it just took away everything from me. You know, all my tours, all my shows, and everything. And I just said, you know, what I'm gonna do. You know, but I come from a long line of hustlers, man. You know, they said when the chips are down, you know, just find some more chips and you know get back in the game. So that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm trying to do. You know.
Right.
So you performed last weekend on Friday.
Yes.
How was that?
I'm gonna tell you, I played at the excuse me, the Forestburg Tavern, and man, it was beautiful. Man,
Oh.
my man Franklin over there really took the time to, you know, to set things up and the presentation and you know how he had the people seated and the distancing and everything. It was just beautiful, man.
That's
okay.
amazing.
Is that
Wow.
I'm glad to hear that you were that you were able to do that because I didn't know how it was going to happen with the distance and things like that. But I'm so glad. Of course, we didn't go because we were doing this
Yeah.
this last week. We were planning on having you on last Friday,
Oh, right, but then he had the
but
performance,
then you had
right?
that performance, so we had
Yeah.
somebody else. But we wanted to bring you on. You know, there's a thing that I discussed with my wife a while ago.
Mhm.
I wanted to make a TV show around you.
Oh,
She knows what I'm talking about.
all
We're not
right.
allowed to we're not allowed to discuss it yet.
Oh, right. Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Now
Okay.
she remembers.
Mm-hmm.
And it was watching you perform.
Hmm.
and being so good at what you do that gave me the idea.
Oh,
And as soon as we get it together, we're going to talk to you, and we talk to some producers or something.
Listen, Slam, let me
oh, I'm
tell
with
you.
that. I'm with that.
During this quarantine,
Hmm.
I don't do anything. He's like, honey, I want to do this. I'm like, listen, you give me a script and I'm for it. You hook it up, you do whatever you gotta do. I'm like, listen, I'll be there. I'll show up. I'm the talent. I'll be there.
There you go.
Yes.
So
That's
the
it.
ideas are just flowing through his head. But there's a lot of excitement and anticipation having you on today. You know that you are quite popular around here. You are very well loved by
No,
so many. And it's funny because my husband was telling the story where we were at a film rap party, I think it
Yes.
was,
Film right part.
a cast party in Kerhonkson, New York,
mm,
okay, which is in the backwoods. We all know where Kerhonkson is. And
uh-huh.
he was saying, we were just sitting at a table, we were mingling with other people, and we're asking each other, oh, where you from? Where you from? The gentleman asked us, oh, where you guys from? We say Monticello, New York. And he says, oh, well, do you know Slam? And I'm like, okay, this is a kind of a random place, but yeah. So it's a very small
Brent,
world.
he has to be watching.
Yeah, Brent
Yeah,
is
he's
watching.
watching.
Brent
Brent,
is
that's my
watching. I'm sure
man, man.
he's
Good
Yeah, that's
people,
right.
man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love
Told you
him and
about.
Janice. I love them.
And then
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I believe we
Yeah.
came to see you in Kingston one night, and we met Brent and his wife there, didn't we? We met,
Yes,
yeah,
we
yeah,
came. We came especially to watch you,
yeah. And
and
so
we
we
met.
met,
We
yeah.
met in there. It was like a double date.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So Slam, how do you manage to make all your performances different? Because I feel like when you're playing songs, it'll sort of get like repetitive. But we had mentioned before we pulled you in that we have never seen the same two performances ever.
Well, I play by feel.
Mm,
When you play by feel, your feel changes all the time.
yeah.
There may be some nights where I get on stage and I'm upset about something. But when I touch that stage and I feel the energy of the people, that dictates what I give back. So
Mhm.
every time it's different. Is what I'm feeling at the moment, at the time. I could go in with a blank mind, and when I start feeling that energy from the people, things just come out, and I just know what to play and how to play it, and
Wow.
make it happen.
You got to
Yeah,
feel them blues.
they
That's
got to feel. They say.
That's
I
right.
like that reference. I like that reference.
Well, that's my only song on his CD.
Hmm.
Got to feel them blues.
So, are you working on any new music while in quarantine when you have all this time and space?
I've been having spurts of creativity. I've been having so many things on my mind till it's like an up and down thing. But I have songs that I partially wrote, and I need to get back to them and finish them up. I got a few songs right off the top of my head that I could just tell you about. One song that I have is it's called "Where's My Check,"
Oh,
and then
that
and then,
stimulus package
yeah,
from.
where's my check? No, I get and no, yeah, no. I just that's like what I always do, man. I just try to be lighthearted about
Mhm,
we in some tough times now, man, and I just
mhm.
try to. I know people are very serious now and having tough times, and I just try to keep that positive energy flowing, and hopefully
Mhm.
some songs can come out of this and
Yeah.
you can do some healing for some people.
Right,
Hmm.
I'm sure they will. I sure.
The one thing I've noticed about your performances, Slam, is if I had to make just say one thing, like one blanket statement to
Hmm.
cover all your performances, is it's about love.
Yeah, well,
And I
we
love
talk.
how
Yes,
you,
yes.
well, that's the only thing that's the same in your performances. You always talk about love, and I really, really appreciate that. And I feel like right now that's something that we all need.
Right now and in the future. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Hmm.
It's about love,
Right,
and you always bring it up in your performance,
Yeah.
which is good because people live there feeling that way.
Hmm.
right,
We
exactly.
we respond according to what is fed to us. You know, so
True
if you
indeed.
keep love in your performance, then you're gonna come out of there feeling,
Hmm.
love.
That's what I'm about. Ever since day one, I always have love in my heart. For people. And I just can't stop it. You know, it's one of the most powerful or the powerful energies that we have on Earth. You know, and if you believe in love, you know where love comes from, whatever you believe in or whatever, but love comes from a source that guides us all. And all you
That's
got to
right.
do is believe in it, and it'll carry you on. I'm living proof of it.
That is
Living proof.
a
I
wonderful gift to have.
You know,
indeed.
we usually have a bio of the people that we bring on, but I didn't print a bio for you because I know you personally. But instead, I'm going to let you tell our audience, the places that you have played, you know, eh, not just here but outside of the state, outside of the
Yeah.
United States, outside of the country. Yes.
Well, I've been to almost every state in the United States.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I was a member of the James Cotton Blues Band,
Right.
and and I traveled with him all over the United States and even abroad. I traveled with him, but myself, I've played places like Argentina, Scandinavia, you know,
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Yes, I actually went to the Czech Republic and I actually played for the Czech president at the
Wow.
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, and if I could remember it, I couldn't say it. His name.
Well, you know what? You may not remember his name, but I bet he remembers yours.
Yeah,
That had to be
it
an
was.
amazing experience.
Yeah, actually, when I played for him, I was in Sweden when I played for him.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a beautiful experience, and I've been all over, met so many beautiful people. Some people couldn't even speak, English, but we were all
Hmm.
bonded by that thing that we was talking about just a few minutes ago, love. They
Love.
would come,
Yes.
yeah, they would come to me and take their hand and put it on my chest and just shake their head. It's one of the most humbling and beautiful things that I ever, experienced from people
Experience.
abroad.
Wow.
You play in Germany too. I think I remember that, right?
I passed Germany. I
Oh,
never, yeah,
did you wait?
on my way to somewhere else. Yeah, I passed Germany, but I never had the opportunity to. I played close to it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Pedro a couple minutes ago, before you came on camera, that I feel like we're traveling here and there, we miss shows, and then I'm like, okay, we got like a couple weekends home, and I'm like, let's see if Slam is playing, and you're in Europe somewhere. I feel like every
Oh.
time we want to see you, you're in Europe
It's in
Yeah.
Argentina.
or Italy, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One of the,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this past year I played for the first time in Brazil.
Hmm.
Wow.
What an experience, man! It was so
Wow.
beautiful. It was so
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, people of all ages really enjoyed, like the blues and the soul, and it was really a beautiful thing for me.
I used to play in cruise as cruise, right? Like in cruising.
On cruises?
Yeah,
Yeah, cruises. We used to
Oh,
play in
yeah,
okay.
cruises. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I did that for 4 years. I played
Hmm.
on a Norwegian cruise line.
Oh
They were
yes,
the first,
yes.
yeah, they were the first cruise line to ever have a full time blues club on it, and I was like the
Wow.
first one to ever do that.
That's amazing. Did you get seasick?
Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! I
Oh
mean, when I
yeah.
got off when I got off the ship, I was still moving back and forth.
Oh
It
my gosh.
was, yeah,
Yeah. I bet people were watching you moving like this and said, "Boy, he really
yeah.
feels the
He,
blues."
he really really blew, dog.
Yeah.
So let me read a couple of comments. Well, there's
A
a lot of
bunch of
comments.
comments.
Yeah. So Brent says, "There is the man. So good to see you." Daniel Miller says, "Slam is in the house." Louise Gosling, who we met not too long ago, she said, "Hello, Slam." So she's probably going to be one of your new fans.
Hello, hello.
She, she's a new fan already because she watched the little promo I did for you,
Uh-huh.
Mm.
and I
That was
put
that
some
was
of your music in there.
that
Yeah.
was really cool, man. I'm gonna have to get you to make me one of them, man.
Oh,
Listen, let me just tell you. So
you're
he's
about the
making
four people.
he's making promos for all these people, Slam. I still have yet to get an acting reel. I still have yet to get a reel, and I'm like, come on.
She has to herself.
So I'm gonna have to talk with him. Andrea DeLang.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Slam, loved you in Wyndham in December
Oh.
at the ASF wine tasting. You were awesome, so fun.
Oh, cool. Much love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you like the Tom Jones or the blues
Uh-huh.
because I actually saw some song. I mean, you slam. There's no comparison. But I actually saw some ladies jumping at you one time.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Like, you playing and they're like, "Hey, slam! Pictures!"
This is adorable. Betty Ann Boy says, I love Slam since his teenage years.
Yeah, long time friend there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Betty's been around many years. I remember her when I was growing up, actually.
Yeah. Good people.
So many great comments. Brent actually left another comment. He said, a live show with you is unlike anything else. Remember Lucille's? What a night.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was a
we
beautiful
saw
night.
it down in New York at BB King.
Yes,
BB
it was
King.
BB King.
The undisputed
And I don't even know how we find you, Slam. You're just like, oh, well, Slam is playing, so let's book a hotel and go, in the city. And we saw him in
BB King's.
BB King's, and there was one in
before it closed.
The Falcon? The Falcon?
The Falcon, yes, the Falcon.
That's a really popular spot, so I think that is awesome.
Uh-oh.
Daniel Miller says, ladies jumping. Give me some of that. Yes, he does have the ladies jumping. I've seen it quite a few times in his performances.
Is that lady trying to kiss him? That's what my wife said.
Oh my God. There's never a dull moment. So what do you have coming out? Do you have any online performances, or do you have anything in person coming up, like with social distancing?
Well, I'm right now negotiating with a few people on doing some shows. One day the show is on, and then the next day is not. That's what I've been going through. Just today, I had cancellations and stuff. So from day to day, week to week, things are changing. And for me right now, is no gig until I'm on it. So
Right.
that's the way it's happening now. And I hope that I can get out and hope I could, get to people and stuff. But I understand what's happening now. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What about how many CDs do you have? Because I know I have
You have at least 3 or something like that.
I have at least 3.
3, and then we have the DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot. I have CDs that I haven't released, just stuff that I recorded and I just sold them at gigs privately or whatever. And, but I have like maybe my last CD was, professionally released all over the world, and which did very good and went to number 1 on the charts, on the blues charts. Mm-hmm. And, I was looking to, put out more stuff. But the gentleman who, owned the record label and stuff, he passed away.
Oh,
wow.
sorry.
Yeah. So all my masters and everything is like in limbo. And basically I gotta, start all over again and, start putting out, new material. But, the industry right now is no industry. It's not happening right now. So it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game, and I'm gonna try to, get material together and take this time and use it to my advantage, and hopefully, when things come back, I come back strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna come back stronger. I know it. I feel it.
Yeah, I had in my mind though, when this thing first happened and it just hit me, I said, you know what, maybe I need to change my profession. Yeah, I've been doing it. It's been. Yeah, and I had some great ideas. They wasn't so great. I just had a lot of time on my hands. I said,
I'm
what?
sure they were great.
Yeah, I was thinking about delivering packages and stuff and calling it, you got Amazon. I was going to call it Slamazon.
Hey,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
love it.
And, and my motto will be, you order it, you get it. That's it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Let me ask you, because I remember talking to Brent about how your name came about. How did the name Slam?
I love this story. I love it.
You know, I was always fascinated with pro wrestling.
Right.
And since I was a kid, you know, I always wanted to be a pro wrestler, and that's one thing that goes with slam. But you know, the name Slam, SLAM, if you break down the letters, it stands for smooth like a mother. Watch it about.
Oh,
Okay,
I
okay.
got you now.
Okay, I'm here for it.
I got you.
Okay. So it transitioned well into
It
music.
transitions,
I love
yes,
that.
it transitions
I love
into
that.
music. Because because of my real name, I have two first names for my real name, and people used to always, get them mixed up. You know, my real name is Harrison Allen, so a lot of people used to always get it backwards. So I said I need something that's catchy, that's strong, that's different, that people would remember. Something short. So Slam kind of fit in there. And a friend of mine down south, he had a stick, and he named the stick Slam. And I said, you know what?
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I'm taking that. And
Okay.
It suits you. It really does.
Yeah.
It suits you.
I almost didn't remember your real name.
Wait, Slam's not your real name?
Hey, but I remember you, Pedro, from way back. From the we called it the Dome. Remember the
The
Dome?
Dome, right.
That's right. And I want to tell you, man, I was afraid of you. I was actually afraid of you. Yeah, not because not because you was a mean nothing, because people were talking. When you hit the town, you just all of a sudden just appeared. You hit the town, and people started talking about you was 100-degree black belt. And I said,
100 degrees.
100
That's
degrees.
funny.
Yeah, you used to you don't remember, but you used to talk in subtitles in the whole 9 yards. I'm not kidding you. I say, you say, hey Pedro, how you doing? You go, I'm doing fine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those were the days.
Oh my gosh.
As a martial artist, people always try to test you out, so you have to have a certain demeanor,
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember, but people used to come in there and try to challenge me all the time.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh don't
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, some of them became my students.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
So, do you have your axe?
Yes, I do.
Hey.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna read a couple of comments. Louise Gosling, we just said she was gonna be your new fan. She said, "Do you come to Virginia?"
I have been to Virginia, and if I'll come to anywhere that anybody want me.
Okay. Matthew Bass says, "Please let Slam know we say hello." Charles Marinoa said, "Years ago, I seen Slam do a masterful print set. Such talent. I'd love to have at a future event." Mm-hmm.
Wee doggy,
Melvin
that's what I'm talking
Watson
about.
says hello.
My man.
Yeah. Melvin,
Yeah.
hello. Dumas, yeah. You say hello.
Okay, so
my longtime friends.
Yes,
we're
yes.
gonna hear some music, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
All
Okay.
right. Without further ado, Slam Allen.
Sounds good already.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to that same old place, sweet home Monticello.
Okay.
1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. Walk one time, baby, gonna walk a whole lot more. Holly, baby, don't you wanna go now? Back to that same old place. We're gonna go to the real place now. Sweet home Chicago. Come on and walk with me, baby. Talk with me, baby. Come on and walk with me, baby. Talk with me, baby. Come on and walk with me, baby. Talk with me, baby. Come on and walk with me, baby. Talk with me, baby. Gonna go to that sweet home now. Sweet home Chicago.
All right. I'm sure everybody's enjoying that.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we were getting tons and tons of thumbs up, tons of love. James McKay says, hope to see you at another pro jam at Club Helsinki.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, nice, beautiful place. Beautiful.
We have a live audience here. Happy birthday!
Oh my God.
That's
so
cool.
Neighbor's birthday, and she's going to be watching a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. So
we had a circus performer on about a week and a half ago, and she juggles, and she said she would juggle to that.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
That is cool.
Sister's coming on this week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Her sister's coming on next week. She performed with. Should we say that? She performed with Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So Slam, any closing words or any closing tunes?
Oh yeah, sure.
Asking for another tune.
All right.
I will play with you, but my guitar is out of tune.
That's all right. That's all right. Lately, I've been getting into a little bit of Bob Dylan, one of the greatest songwriters. I didn't really realize how deep his songs were until I started really listening to them and hearing the lyrics and the emotion in it. And this one here is one of my favorite songs, which was also covered by Jimi Hendrix. Once upon a time, you dressed so fine, threw the bums of dimes in your prime now, baby, didn't you? People called and said, hey, dog, you're bound to fall, but you thought they were all just kidding you. Oh. You used to laugh about everybody who was out here, they were just hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't look so proud. Out here scrounging for your next meal. How does it feel? How does it feel now to be on your own? No direction home, just like a complete unknown, just like a rolling stone. Now, listen, went to the finest schools. All right, now, Miss Lonely, don't you know you only used to get a juice in the head? Nobody had taught you how to live out on the streets now. I guess you're gonna have to get used to it. said that you would never ever compromise with that mystery tramp, but I guess now you just realize that he ain't selling any alibi. As you stare into the vacuum of his eye, and look at him and say, can we make a deal? I want to ask you people, how do you feel? Everybody right now, how do you feel? I know things ain't right, but how do you feel? Because you know that Slam Ballard's gonna send you love now. I got this love, got this love, got this love for you people. I just want you to know everything's gonna be alright.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Can you teach me a little bit of BB King? I'm trying to do that thing with the finger.
You know, I want to tell you something. You the one that taught me that finger, believe it or not. I was so scared of you, I got the shakes. You know what I'm saying? I transitioned it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Slam, I have thoroughly enjoyed this interview. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you.
We thank you for the closing positive message. That was wonderful.
That was positive. That's what we like.
And we cannot wait to see you live again.
Even if you have to fund them also.
Yeah,
And
thank
I
you.
can't wait for the hotel to open. I hope they bring you back because you have residents there.
Yeah. Oh, the casino, yeah.
So, you know, everybody that's watching, if you're from this area, even if you're not from this area, ask for Slam to be performing there so we could come and see him.
There you go. Beautiful thing. I'd like to say thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much for joining us, Slam.
It's my absolute pleasure. Much love.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay, so he did this at point even, and he gave his little prayer at the end like he always does, changing this song to make it positive, you know, to send a positive message. I mean, I know since he was a little kid, you know, and to see him the way that he grew so much, and this is only a little taste. Yeah. When you see him live, oh my gosh, it's gonna blow you out of.
Louise, I know that you are still on. I can still see your picture up there. If I see on his schedule that he's playing in Virginia, I will personally let you know. Anybody else?
And then we'll go over there.
We had some people from Brazil on. Thank you for blessing us, Matthew. Matthew, thank you for watching. Daniel, thank you for watching. Again, Aldo Troiani. Slam is an awesome dude. Hi from Caroline. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you. I think, and rightly so, that this is the most viewers that we've had.
Wow. Yeah. That's right.
At the most we had you know, we had several viewers, so I think that is great, and it's a testament to how many lives that Slam has touched. So with that being said, it's Friday night, guys, and it's the last Tweed Talks of the week.
Right, and next week we have quite a few people, but I don't know when they're gonna come in because we're still talking, and I think we have Friday already taken. We just come back and we're going to talk about the people that we have. We have some amazing people that we talked to already. Some of them are filming right now, and that's why we don't know exactly whether they're going to come in. Yeah. But we have some movie directors and actors. And they're really working right now because everything is opening up. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So martial art movies. If you watch martial art movie, you're gonna recognize some of the people that we're bringing on. And
Or if you've been to any of the martial arts
And then
conventions, you
another,
probably met.
and either Monday or Tuesday we were going to bring Victoria. Victoria, but we got to find out what day she could come, because as it happened, she just started performing, and she's performing Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
Now she thinks that she may be able to do Tuesday or Friday. But we also have Robert Samuel, and that, and I don't know which day they're going to do.
Well, we can make the announcement over
so
the weekend.
we're going
We
to
will-
announce it during the weekend,
we'll
so
drop
make
it.
sure you stay tuned. Hey,
Yeah. Listen, we enjoy having you all on Tweed Talks. We really appreciate your support. We see a lot of
Wait, how
faces
does my
that
beard-
come.
I don't.
Your beard looks fine, honey.
Okay.
We're on camera. We're live.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Tweed Talks. We will see you Monday at 8:15. We'll drop in over the weekend to let you know who was going to be on. Have a
Peace,
good night.
love, and
Peace
harmony.
love. Yes.